Got a lot of unique things to work with on the ceiling here. See how that's shimmed above the beam? And we got this shim here. Well, let's slip right over to this side. And this one had to get notched in order to go over the beam. That one had to get notched as well. But this one had to get shimmed. That's because all the joists are different sizes. And the main surface of concern was the floor. So they had to make all these joists level to put a flat floor for the main floor of the house, with no concern of what it looked like down here. So that's why you come across and then boom, you got a 1/4 inch shim. Now before I can go put drywall on the ceiling, I've got to put in a lot of backing. This is a very funky room. There's not a straight wall or a parallel reference at all. I got to put backing over here, backing here, backing over there. I got to have a surface to screw the drywall to. Out here, it's fine, but when you get up to a closet like this, you got to have a board to screw to. So as you can tell, I can't talk very well, so I'm just going to get to work. Hope you like the video. It's one of them days, I tell you. Got these sissy mittens on so I can't get this knot out. Supposedly that's the only cut I need to make to wiggle this first piece up there. I don't have much faith. I probably should not have brought the sheets of drywall in here. Should have left them out somewhere in the basement and brought them in one by one. Because there's just not enough room in here to wiggle around. Very, very low chance that I get this in here. Close. There's another notch at that end. A little wiggle notch. Gotta go. Now, a common problem that a lot of guys have is they go for too tight of a fit. And on a situation like this, there's just no way to get a tight fit. It's nothing straight, nothing square. There's all sorts of weird bump outs and beams and notches. Just rarely ever goes in perfect. Real close to going up in there, marking out for the duct, the quackers, and this sucker might actually go in, which is kind of crazy. Though surprisingly, this thing actually fit. It even lined up on this joist here. Although things are a little cattywampus, so I may nail a block on this side here, just so I have, well, I've got a full 3/4 of an inch here. Oh, anyways, it's looking good. Way better than I expected. So I'm thinking of shaving this off a little bit here so that I can swing it this way and get a better, even lineup on this joist here. That looks real good now. Pop this forward just a cunny hole. One down, 4 to go. Try something different. I'm going to put this up. Up and on. If any of you guys out there are in the home services industry, that's what this is called. Remodeling and fixing people's houses. That's the home services industry. You need to get yourself set up on Jobber. It's an application that manages your business from scheduling, invoicing, and getting paid. It's all in one app. It'll make you look way more professional than you are. It'll make your life easier. I'll put a link down in the description. There's a 2-week free trial. Download it, test it out, go through the tutorials on how to use it. There are so many features that will optimize your business, but you got to learn how to use it. So I just notched out for the beam. I'm going to slide it over. Hopefully these two butt together. Everything goes good. This part you really don't need to lift, but I got it here, so I might as well try to use it. That went way quicker than I expected. So I'm going to go return this drywall lift right now and then come back and do these little pieces. There's only 3 little pieces for the main area, and I'll deal with that closet. There's no way this would fit in there anyways. Be back in a jiffy. I'll mark out my blocks where I can screw to. But just in case somehow it fits the first time, gotta be ready to go. So the ceiling is in, and it looks amazing. A lot of times drywall doesn't always go in and look real nice. It looks nice once you get your joint compound and your tape and your texture on, but sometimes there's a little gap here and there, and that's okay. I guess this room was a little bit more square than I anticipated. I did have to rack it a little bit. Wasn't too inconvenient. This is a small room though. If this was a massive basement that I was doing all at one time, I would not be so happy right now. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about installing drywall? What do you think about these bevel to butt joints that the handyman put in? It'll probably make the house fall down. According to YouTube comments, Instagram comments, the house is going to fall down if you put a beveled edge to a butt joint. Or a butt to a bevel. Your mileage may vary. I gotta get started on this wall. This is going to take 4 sheets of drywall. Will I do it the right way? You'll just have to wait to see. Next video, finish all the drywall. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.